Hi friends, Domingo here. We are back again. It's month 7. I started this, starting my timer. I started this 7 months ago, reading YouTube ads. And by the way, I've maintained the integrity in that every single one of these ads are ads that I have seen at the beginning of a YouTube video. I haven't gone out and searched for any specific cool ad that I want to read. These are just what the YouTube algorithm has organically been marketing to me when I'm watching my guitar videos or music videos or camera gear videos. This is what it sends me. Last month, it sent me a video for graying hair. And I think I mentioned last month, I've decided to stop coloring my gray hair if it's not obvious what's going on now. I could use some of that product. But I also mentioned that this next 6 months will be an interesting video journal of how long I can stand this awkward stage of grayness. Okay, enough about that. Let's begin. I picked out a couple spots today. Actually, I picked out 4, but if we only have time for 3, so be it. First one, Advance Auto Parts. Yeah, auto parts. It's a guy reading this, and he's not too gruff sounding, but he's definitely got a little bit of grit in his voice. So just to read it down cold, to get the best out of your car, put the best in your car. Right oil, right filter, right price, every day. Only $33.99. Only $33.99. Advance your auto. Advance your auto. Advance your auto. I put a little up thing on the word auto because I noticed he went, advance your auto. So I just put a little mark to remind myself to lift on the word auto at Advance Auto Parts. Yeah, and again, it's a 15, so it's got to move quickly. So let's try a couple reads. To get the best out of your car, put the best in your car. Right oil, right filter, right price, every day. He lifted more on right price. Right oil, right filter, right price, every day. Only $33.99. Advance your auto at Advance Auto Parts. Again, to get the best out of your car, put the best in your car. Right oil, right filter, right price, every day. Only $33.99. Advance your auto at Advance Auto Parts. Yeah. Oops. Let's try a third time. To get the best out of your car, put the best in your car. Right oil, right filter, right price, every day. Only $33.99. Advance your auto. Advance your auto at Advance your auto at Advance Auto Parts. Advance your auto. Advance your auto at Advance Auto Parts. Again. To get the best out of your car. To get the best out of your car, put the best in your car. Right oil, right filter, right price, every day. Only $33.99. Advance your auto at Advance Auto Parts. That felt good. Now we're going to try it. Looking down at my switcher. To get the best out of your car, put the best in your car. Right oil, right filter, right price, every day. Only $33.99. Advance your auto at Advance Auto Parts. Okay. I'm not going to say my catchphrase just yet. Okay, one down. Doing good. Next, Perfect Snacks. Perfect Snacks. And so it was a fun female voiceover on this one, and I thought, okay, I'll try and sound fun as well. Certainly not female, but I'll try and sound fun. And let's see here. Well, I'll just read it down cold here. We believe the fridge is at the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero artificial preservatives. Perfect Snacks. Make snack time? Well, perfect. Perfect Snacks. Fresh from the fridge protein snacks. Again, this is also a 15, so it moves. Let's just read it for time. We believe the fridge is the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero artificial preservatives. Perfect Snacks. Make snack time? Well, perfect. Perfect Snacks. Fresh from the fridge protein snacks. Water. All right. We believe the fridge is at the heart of every home. I hit heart too hard. We believe the fridge is at the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero artificial preservatives. Perfect snacks. Make snack time? Well, perfect. Perfect snacks. Fresh from the fridge protein snacks. A little more smiley. A little more smiley and maybe a little less sandiness and a little less air. Well, let's see about that second part. A little more smiley. We believe the fridge is the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero. Okay, I identified what it was. Instead of going, it's also the home of our snacks. I found myself lifting on the third line. Made with whole food ingredients, so that's where I'm going to go. Instead of going made with whole food ingredients, sandiness, air, I'm going to try and put more head voice, coming from up here as opposed to coming from here. We believe the fridge is the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero artificial preservatives. Perfect snacks make snack time. Perfect snacks make snack time. Well, perfect. Okay, what I'm struggling with is this is the first time they say the product, perfect snacks. So maybe I want to billboard that. Instead of going perfect snacks make snack time, maybe I'll go perfect snacks make snack time. That sounds better. It's tricky because then we say it again and it's kind of a tag. Perfect snacks, fresh from the fridge protein snacks. I'll billboard it the same, well, not the same way, but I will billboard it on both occasions since they're both at the bottom there. And I'm going to also slow down my fan too. It's a little noisy here. Boom. Okay, there we go. Better. We believe the fridge is the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero artificial preservatives. Perfect snacks make snack time? Well, perfect. Perfect snacks. Perfect snacks, fresh from the fridge protein snacks. I almost got to the bottom. I'll try again. We believe the fridge is the heart... Live. My chair is back too. And now it's kind of being quiet. We believe the fridge is the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero artificial preservatives. Perfect snacks make snack time? Well, perfect. Perfect snacks, fresh from the fridge protein snacks. Yeah, no, I almost said it. I'm not going to say it today. Let's go back. Let's do it again. Let's try and let's just say we'll do it for real. We believe the fridge is the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero artificial preservatives. Perfect snacks make snack time? Well, perfect. Perfect snacks, fresh from the fridge protein snacks. I notice I got a little sandy, a little bit of breathy toward the bottom there. Perfect snacks, fresh from... Okay, let me try it one more time and not do any of that, or do a little bit less of that. So what I'm reminding myself is more of the upper, like the falsetto, like the higher. We believe the fridge is the heart of every home. It's also the home of our snacks, made with whole food ingredients you love and zero artificial preservatives. Perfect snacks make snack time? Well, perfect. Perfect snacks, fresh from the fridge protein snacks. Yeah. So I noticed at the bottom line there, fresh from the fridge protein snacks, those last two words, protein snack. I put a little bit of resolving, a little bit of air. I tried to stay up here for the most part, head voice. Not really falsetto, but in a higher voice. So, okay, moving on. So this Pure Leaf, I will admit that this is something I saw on YouTube almost a year ago. Even before I started doing this, and it was I think it was last summer, might have been July or August, and I liked this commercial, and I made note of it. I transcribed it, and then I found that it was Amy Poehler, Leslie Knope from Parks and Recreation, and from Saturday Night Live. Amy Poehler read this, and it kind of blew me away. So we know what her voice sounds like. She's fun and bright and optimistic, and I thought this would be a challenge for me because I'm kind of a lower voice that's where my range is. But again, like the Perfect Snacks that was voiced by a female, I thought I'd try this too, also voiced by a female. But let's try and hang on to the fun. I'll read it cold here. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. Okay, this one I'm going to allow myself to put a little breathy. And again, it's a 15. It moves. It's quick. It goes by quick. So here we go. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. That line has to be, that line has to kind of be the lowest volume, because it's kind of like unless it's in the, like that, it feels like that. Not a throwaway, but it's kind of like a sidebar. And then Pure Leaf, no is beautiful, tag. Full presence, not full presence, but a higher presence for the tag. Whereas the line before it, unless it's into a comfy chair, it's kind of like, again, a throwaway sidebar. At Pure Leaf, the most important, too much volume. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real ingredient, I want to lean on that word. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. A little brighter on the tag on the bottom. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. There's something called technical smile, and when you're physically smiling, it sounds brighter. Or hopefully it sounds brighter. As a voice actor, you should be able to convey the smile. One should be able to close their eyes and hear you smiling. I learned that in the late 80s, there's something called teeth rock. Because bands with singers like David Lee Roth, Van Halen, smiling a lot, and they called it teeth rock, which I'd never heard of that before. But yeah, if you're smiling, there's a sound you have, and it comes out. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means, I got a little caught in my throat there, which means no settling. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making, I stumbled on the word ingredient. At Pure Leaf, too much volume. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. A little brighter at the tag again. Drink of water. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. Ooh, the tag. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. That's the way. I should have kind of put a lift on the word no. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. For real. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. Almost. I didn't like the way I said no is beautiful. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. Yeah, no is beautiful. That's better. At Pure Leaf, the most important ingredient in making tea is saying no. In our real brewed iced tea, we say no to artificial flavors and sweeteners, which means no settling, unless it's into a comfy chair. Pure Leaf, no is beautiful. Yeah. I'm at 14 minutes. Looking good. Okay, this is my last script here, and for this one, if I read it down, it's for Die Hard batteries, and they actually did a movie trailer read, and they took some scenes from one of the Die Hard movies, and since their battery is actually called Die Hard, they kind of did a little bit of marketing. It begins with 3 words or 4 words. Die Hard is back. And then there's the tag at the bottom there. Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. So the first part, Die Hard, is back. And then there's the rap at the end. Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. It's the same voice, but the 4 words at the top are definitely big in movie trailer. And then the bottom, Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. Let's try this. Die Hard is back. Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. Die Hard is back. Die Hard batteries. I went Die Hard battery. A little bit too radio. They call it puking. Die Hard batteries, as opposed to Die Hard battery. Puking. Die Hard. Die Hard. Sometimes to get the right amount of growl, you have to be in the right condition. And I'll share the secret with you. Sometimes when I want to try and accentuate my growl, I'll take my voice and I'll try and go as high as I can. Yeah, I'll try and do some falsetto thing. Yeah, and then I go Die Hard. Ooh, it's there. Die Hard is back. So, and the word hard, Die Hard. It's odd. It's vocal fry, or you want a little bit of that. And again, when I'm losing it, I'll tell them, I'll just kind of not really sing. Okay, yeah, I'll sing, but I'll just throw my voice up as high as I can. And it helps to kind of clear things out. And it helps to dislodge some things as well. Another thing is I've found sometimes if you have some phlegm, some stuff in your throat, it actually works. It's as long as it doesn't catch your air, but it Die Hard is back. Yeah. Once upon a time, 'twas the night before Christmas. I've got a little bit of stuff there. And if I swallow and clear it, 'twas the night before. Now it's gone. So that's an odd thing. But I'll tell you a funny side note. In my early 20s, I'm driving home, singing to the radio, and I was just getting over a cold or a flu or a cold. And I had a little bit of phlegm, a little stuff coming down. And In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel was on the radio. And I noticed that I was singing along with it. So Peter Gabriel, of course, he has a beautiful voice, but he's got kind of a little bit of a lost, I get so lost. When I was singing along with it, I had the perfect amount of texture to my voice, and I didn't want to clear my throat. I just tried to, but eventually I had to clear my throat. But all right, enough of that. Let's get back to it. Die Hard is back. Ooh. Back. Yeah, the back didn't feel good. Die Hard is darker. Die Hard is back. So you can't see this too, but now you can. I'm making a fist. Die Hard is back. Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. Gotta be faster. Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. Let's try it again. Die Hard is back. Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. Let's try it again. Die Hard is back. Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. The word advance felt weird to me. Owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. Good. Die Hard, 2 fists.
Welcome to Advance Auto Parts.
I need one of those.
Die Hard is back. Die Hard batteries, owned and sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. That feels good. Oh, Did I say it? I said that feels good. Yeah, that's fine. That's not exactly my catchphrase, but that's pretty close. Okay, we're at coming up on 20 minutes. I wanted to note that because I've been doing this for so many months, the unique thing, and I didn't expect this. I did not expect this, but as I go back and watch some of my older videos, and even my first one from 6 months ago, I notice that already I see that I if I were to redo them today, I would make different creative choices. And at first that kind of bummed me out. Like, oh, why didn't I do that in the first place? But then what's kind of cool is now I celebrate it. I'm not bummed out by it because, first of all, it was an accurate representation of where I was at that time. But number two, the fact that I can already see a different and sometimes better creative choice shows me that I'm getting better, or I'm improving, or at least I'm evolving, hopefully in a positive way. But again, I'll watch my old videos and I'll think, okay, I'll I don't want to say cringe, but I'm like, ooh, I should have did it differently, or I know I could have done it better. I can hear it already I can hear it in my head already how I could have done it better. Instead of getting bummed out about it, I celebrate it. I hold back a burp. I celebrate it and recognize that, you know what, I'm getting better because I can already see progression. And I didn't expect that in this process. I just thought it would be fun to read ads and invite you into my process. But as a side effect, as a bonus, I actually can see that I'm getting better. So I welcome you to do that. As a voice actor, listen to something that you delivered a year ago, a project that you did, and it maybe it should make you cringe a little bit because you should be better than you were a year ago. So. Yeah, that's if you can understand that concept. So, in our early 20s, my buddies and I, and this is back in the 90s, we recorded. We went to the studio and recorded an album, CD. Actually, we did too. And years later, I listened to some of that. Just a couple of years later, still in my 20s, and I think, oh, I should have done it differently, or I should have. I play it live differently than I did it on the album. I wish I would have done it on the album then. And it did bum me out back then in my 20s. But again, now that I'm no longer in my 20s, I look back and I celebrate it and I recognize that it's just part of a progression. You are a work in progress. I am a work in progress. And the idea is to get better, to evolve, and to hopefully be happy in the progress. I've always found happiness in creativity. And not only recording these sessions, but also in producing the video, putting little graphics up. I actually love video production. I'm not very efficient at it. It takes hours, but I enjoy doing it. So be a creative person. Connect with creativity. Be happy and recognize that you're evolving and who you are now is going to be different a few months down the road. Yeah. Just wanted to share that with you. Okay, month 7. Thanks for hanging with me, and see you soon.